Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United versus Real Betis Europa League preview, second leg. So, it's going to be a pretty chill preview. You don't expect any rants. Well, we're talking about the game on Sunday, so you might. But joining me today once again is Tom. Tom, how are you?
How about yourself?
Not too bad, but I mean, Liverpool playing tonight. They're going to get slapped. Which just before we jump in, like, are you going to watch the match tonight? Like, are you going to sit down and maybe hope Liverpool lose? Oh well, they will lose, but you know what I mean. Like,
I'll keep an eye. I might not watch it, but I'll definitely keep an eye
yeah,
to see how the like.
that way. The group here, once the group chat be hopping, if Liverpool, so that'll keep you updated. Before I jump into the stream, everyone like, comment, hit that subscribe button. Leo did a show on Monday. It was a new show. Premier League roundup, talk about the fixtures on the weekend. So check that one out. And we did a preview with Jamie Jackson you think about it, a week or two ago. It was a good one, and we'll hope to have him on during the international break because there's lots to talk about. Ownership news. I mean, Qatar or Ratcliffe, who knows? Uh, but we'll talk about that one. But Tom, looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, first leg pretty much got the job done. Obviously anything can happen in football. But I don't think we'll be losing 4-0 to them. So
Yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's it. Do you reckon Ten Hag will, rotate the squad? Like he said something in his press conference later on. I'll read them out later. But do you reckon he'll rest a few players?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, obviously after the phone game we have an international break, so I'd say you'll throw in a few like B team players, throw in a few players that don't play too much, give them a good chance. It's perfect game to do so because we already have such a a good step forward into the next round of the Europa League. You might as well, and then go full to an FA Cup. Hopefully, get a result there. Go to Wembley for the finals. That'd be the perfect story, really.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. I mean, hold on. I was actually meant to talk about it there. Unfortunately, we have injuries. Well, some as you'd expect, injuries and some new injuries. But the team that travelled, the travelling squad to Real Betis is De Gea, Heaton, Butland, Dalot, Lindelof, Maguire, Malacia, Martinez, Shaw, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Fernandez, Fred, McTominay, Sabitzer, Alanga, Pelistri, Rashford, Sancho, and Weghorst. So, I'm glad Sabitzer's back.
That's good, yeah. I mean, with the injury, I mean, no Casemiro, no. I know if no plan to be out there, exit out. So that's good.
Yeah. Do you reckon, it's like tomorrow's the type of game where you'd experiment a few things, maybe try, like, what do you do? Do you try, Fred? I think Casemiro will play, but do you maybe do Fred, Sabitzer, McTominay, back to McFred, Sabitzer, McTominay? Like, if you were Ten Hag, like, what would you do going forward? Because he's out for 4 games domestically.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely change it a bit. I mean, I might maybe play Casemiro just back, but no, I mean, certainly trial stuff because we're already 4-1 up, and we're looking. But I do think this is a game where you can take a few risks here and there and play him there, play him there, play him, play whoever. Like, so this is certainly a good.
Yeah, would it surprise you if Ten Hag put out a full, like, how can I say this? A strong team? Like, would it surprise you in the slightest?
A little bit. I mean, it wouldn't be too surprised because we only have one more game after before the international break, so it would make a bit of sense. But I'd be a bit surprised. I kind of think would you not rest some of them for the game on Sunday? But I mean, it's not like the end of the world. Like, I mean, we haven't we aren't playing for a week, obviously after, but we have 2 more games left until the big international break. So, no, I can imagine. I don't think he will, but I mean, there's a chance. Like,
Yeah, that's it. Uh, right, there we go. There's the news I want to talk about. But yeah, I mean, if you had going forward, right? I know Casemiro starts more for me. Probably everybody United fan would agree with what you said about starting Casemiro because it's not like you can rest him for Sunday. He's out for 4 games, which, my God, they're probably going to be the longest 4 games of our life now. I mean, Newcastle, Fulham on Sunday, Newcastle away, and then I think it's Brentford and Everton, and then he's back in a month basically.
yeah.
the 15th is the next game, and that's for us. So it's the 15th today, so he'll be back this time next month. So hopefully we can deal with him. Hopefully we can cope. But that midfield with Casemiro, it's solid. I mean, he's such a good player. But like going forward, like what midfield would you be doing? Like takes Casemiro away of it, like because unfortunately he's suspended, as I said. What would you do? Like,
I mean, to be honest, I would try Sabitzer and Fred because I mean, the few games they played together, they seemed alright. To be fair, I mean, they drew one second time. They also played against
I think that's the obvious one.
Leicester and won. Yeah, no, they're okay. They're not the worst. You know, I played two of them, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's the obvious one. They played there obviously when he was suspended first time around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I like Sabitzer. I mean, Bruno played in kind of a deeper role on Sunday, didn't he? He played like as a DM basically. Sancho was calm, Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right, and Weghorst. So, I mean, I think having Bruno deep, there's no kind of
okay. Yeah. He's got a. No, I understand why he played because he's got a pass. He can make a good long pass. But at the same time, if we only get the best out of Bruno, playing him CDM, you're not going to get the best out of Bruno. So you kind of gotta play.
Yeah.
Like I understand why he was playing now. Like I understand I can see what he was trying to do. Going very offensive, playing Sancho, Anthony. I know it was obviously Southampton, which I can see why you would play that team. But Casemiro got sent off.
Yeah. The game plan just went out the window, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, before that we were getting like a few chances here and there doing okay. Casemiro gets sent off, and they were like, "Ah, jeez."
You literally just landed on the next topic. Did Casemiro deserve to be sent off? Like, I know it's a tough one.
It's like I understand. I kind of see where the ref is coming from, but at the same time, football games need tackles like this. This is the game. This is the sport. Sometimes going to be a few tackles that aren't nice, but you gotta let the game flow. I think like giving that red card's a bit weak. Like I understand, fair enough. It's a little bit harsh. I will admit that. Like it's a little bit of a harsh tackle for Casemiro.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I know I'm not refereeing myself, so I can't say anything.
Yeah. But to be fair though, like the referee was shocking. Do you reckon we should have had a penalty? I think not the Rashford one.
Handball, yeah, that one was the
Yeah, Rashford. I don't know what Rashford was doing. I was literally like, when it happened right there and then, I was like, that's a penalty. And then I seen it back and I thought, yeah, Rashford, what you doing? You're better than that.
Came out that time.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're Irish, and I know Bazunu was playing for the opposition team, but Tom, Irish, he's a decent keeper. I have to give it to him.
Not bad, no, it's not bad at all. Actually, it was decent performance. He was not.
And Evan Ferguson is smashing it as well for Brighton.
He's been very good. Very.
Stephen Kenny better call him up, Tom.
It's just weird. I mean, like about Brighton, they find the most random players and they're just buying.
Oh yeah. So what's that? Is he trying not to sound racist, but like, is he Chinese? I think he scored a goal against Liverpool.
Piatoma.
Yeah. Man, what the hell? Like, fucking hell.
I think Piatoma. I know the guy.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He's dead. He is dead.
So they can get rid of Trossard. Then that guy comes in. Maupay. Then Evan Ferguson. Like, they get rid of Ben White. And I think Dan Bourne played for them as well, didn't he? But he still finds
manager. They got of Kukurea and Basuma.
Yeah. And I just said the manager. Like, I mean, I don't know. Is it just Brighton are good, or the manager's just doing something right? Like,
fair play. I mean, they buy the most random players from back Arsenal for 2 minutes. Odds.
I know, yeah, but I mean, fair play. So, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Brighton are that kind of team where you might disagree, but like when you're playing them, especially away, you're kind of like, this is not going to be a straightforward game. This is not going to be, Man United are going to run all over them. Because they beat us earlier. But, well, remember last season, me and you, Ryan, did the watch long. We got slapped 4-0. And then the start of the season, we lost 2-1. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've come a long way since those two games. But, like, it's never an easy game going to the Amex, is it?
Oh, no, it's not.
I know. I think Arsenal played them and they beat them. But I think it was like 4-2 or something like that. So, you don't sleep on them. You know what I mean? They're not a team you'd sleep on. I mean, I don't know where they are in the league. I think they're mid-table. I think they're a bit higher than that, are they?
I mean, they'd be higher enough in the midterm. I mean, like they were along, like same with like Brentford and Fulham. Like they're all kind of like pushing for top six.
Yeah, I mean, they are a good team. They
Okay.
are a good team. They are, to be fair. So I mean, I think how long they got promoted like 2, 3 seasons ago.
What? Brighton.
Brighton, yeah. Or
That's
maybe longer. 17, so 5. Jeez, I feel. Yeah, I mean, I thought when they got to the ground, Potter did go downhill. To be fair, I actually really, and Kukurea as well, and Trossard. I thought, and it was I swore they got rid of someone else. I know they have Ben White and Dan Bourne in there, but they're key players. I thought, I mean, this, and I think McAllister is going to leave them. I just have that feeling he's going to leave them.
He's not like goal star for round 2 of them. Like he doesn't try.
Yeah. Because you know what it is? He's won a World Cup and now he's, Billy Big Bollocks. You know what I mean?
Like he's a good player. No, he's a good player. I would give him that. He's a quality. But trying to keep him at the club, that will be a challenge and a half.
I wonder how much. Well, how much was? I know we're meant to be talking about the game tomorrow, but like, how much would you sell him for? Like, how much? Like, are you looking?
I'd say I'm not saying he is worth that, but I'd say you could get him for like. I mean, if Kukurea is 50 million, Bassoon was a good bit as well. Like Trossard was cheap. Trossard wasn't too bad, but I'd say he could be.
Are we looking high, like 70, 80? Like, I mean, as you said, they're letting Kukurea go for 50 mil. He hasn't done fuck all.
I'd put McAllister on 50 as well. I'd say nothing more.
They're not gonna let him go for cheap. Like,
and he's a world winner as well. So like he's proven.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, he is a good player. To be fair, I mean, the World Cup, he was good. So yeah, I mean, anyways, we'll move on. Anyways, bit of a conversation there about Brighton. I mean, the big question. I mean, we have a good few injuries now. I feel like they're just non-stop. Do you think, right, the injuries we have could affect their season? So let me bring it back. You have Casemiro's out for 4 games. You have Eriksen's out. Van de Beek is out. Garnacho, unfortunately, is out. Martial. Martial's just Martial, isn't it? Like, looking at those, like, I mean, the midfield just seems to be injury. Like, could it affect our season? Like, I mean, this is where squad depth comes in. I mean, we haven't got good depth. Let's be real here.
I mean, coming up, I mean, hoping that a few of these players are okay. I mean, I know obviously Casemiro and Van der Beek and Eriksen will still be out, so they're already gone. But I mean, see how we do after the international break. I mean, we have 2 games now. I mean, we'll be fine tomorrow. Fulham, it'll be tricky, but hopefully we'll get the job done.
Yeah.
Not what I'm about. The international.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, sure, what am I turning my phone off for? I don't know what the hell's going on here. But yeah, I mean, we have, obviously, I'm glad we have Ten Hag because, I'm sure he'll have a bit more experience than, he'll know. I mean, he won't, I don't think, he's probably a bit like, Jesus Christ, but I don't think he'll worry. But like, I mean, people are saying, could United slip out of top 4? I mean,
I wouldn't go that far now. I mean, we've come so far.
I don't think we'll slip out, and I'm not just being biased. I just don't think. I don't think Ten Hag will let that happen. That's what I think.
Like, we won't put that. Channels are pretty sloppy as well. Like, so not we won't put. At worst, we'll just maybe do poor in a few games. Like not too far off what we're doing now, because it may be a bit worse. Like, we might have a few dodgy results. We're top. I wouldn't be worried about losing out top 4. That'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're 8 points ahead. 8 points ahead of Liverpool. I just want to throw that in there. Like, I mean, what?
Oh, no, never mind. You shouldn't have said that. I'll just say 8 minus 1 is 7. But no, forget that. Forget that. I ever said that.
No one heard that. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, I know I get what you mean. Fuck's sake. But anyways, we'll move on. from. I won't move on, but like, I think we're 2 points ahead of Tottenham with a game in hand. And to be honest, Tom, I couldn't ask for a better team to be competing with top four against Tottenham. Bottlers, the Bottlers FC. Do you know? Yeah, they have good players, but well, Kane, but like,
Spent £60 million on a striker who hasn't even scored a goal in the Premier League yet.
yeah,
It's going to be before he gets a goal in the Premier League. I think.
I hate him. I actually hate him. He's not even a shithousey player. He's just shy. Like,
Well, also he thinks he's Ronaldo, but he has the talent of Stuart Dowling. That's it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I think what was it? Saturday he scored a goal and it was disallowed, and he was doing this to the Nottingham Forest fans, like, shh, and then it was offside. Oh, like, imagine doing that. Like, going around Billy Big Boss, like, I'm at the score team, shush. Yeah, pal, that's offside. Like, I don't like. He's shy. Like, he should have stayed at Everton. He really should have stayed at Everton.
It's like, say you broke up with your girlfriend and boyfriend, and you found someone new, and you're celebrating that you found someone new. Then you go home and you find them in bed with your neighbour.
Ooh, oh, Tom, that hurts. I mean, we'll let it go. We'll let it go. Yeah, okay.
Something like that, anyway.
Yeah, no, so I mean, yeah, no, let's go for that one. Yeah, don't change it, Tom. Don't change it. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, just looking at our team now, Garnacho out, Martial didn't travel. Did you hear that, Tom? Martial didn't travel. Big surprise.
Left him back.
Yeah, I know. And Anthony's ill.
He got injured in the baggage baggage drop. Injured baggage.
I don't know, picture, but like it's starting to get a bit annoying. Like, I'm not even annoying. I'm starting to just get used to. Like, Martial's out. Okay, fair enough. All right. What do you want me to do? Yeah. Like, would you sell him? I know. I ask this question in every preview.
Oh no, but he has to go. I'm sorry, he just has to go.
Yeah.
Has to go.
I'd 15, 20 million. If get that much, if you can get any more than that, we've got that. Like Ten Hag, man, you should go to jail because you've got that robbing. Yeah, robbery. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's so injury prone. Like, I mean, we signed. Obviously, Tony Martial came from France, so we signed him from Monaco. Yeah. No, I feel like did we?
50 million back in 2015.
Like, I mean, 2015. Like, was he just one of those young players that you thought, oh, yeah, we'll bring him in? You know, he scored a few good goals. Like, I mean, let's be honest, Tom, me and you could go in the French league and score and break records. Like, fucking hell. Like,
do you know Will Still? Do you know he's an English Belgian man?
Yeah, he played, what was the game? Fucking hell. A Football Manager.
That guy has as much experience managing before he took that job as my cat, and he's not one in the French league. No, I'm not going to respect the French league. Fair play to him. That was impressive. But
don't he get fined every time he manages a game, like 20 something?
Every time he plays.
Fucking like, Tom, that's what I'm saying. We play FIFA, and we could manage. Here we manage in PSG, that team, Reims, Lille, whatever it is. We do well because it's the French league.
Yeah.
Like, if you had PSG in the Premier League, you wouldn't win it.
But I actually think they win it.
I don't go on, but they have Mbappe, Messi,
Neymar,
that other clown, Tufarina.
I don't think they win the league. I think like that.
Look at that manager. He's shy.
Oh, Gallet, yeah, he's not great.
Like, fuck, I didn't even hear of him before. It looks like someone you'd see in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It does.
Like, seriously, I don't know.
No manager wants to come to them because they're all big names in that club and how they easily fall out one of them. Like, I mean,
yeah, like
that much stars in one team, but if you fall out one of them, you're gonna fall out others. Remember that. You think it's a perfect team to manage. It's not really. They're not big heads in that team.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not easy. It would not be. He was probably the best they could get because no one else wanted to go to them. Like,
Yeah, no, like Mbappe, nearly you can owns the club.
yeah, no.
Like, isn't the Qataris like they don't even want? They're not even interested in them. Like they're just like fuck off. Like I think whoever owns them, who owns them? Saudis,
I think it's the Qataris, no Saudi. I think it must.
Qataris. Yeah, yeah. No, I just it looked the same to me. But like,
Half the time when I just look at like the only time I see those Qatari PTOs, it's just them looking really angry because they lost another game in the Champions League.
yeah, like don't be surprised. Like
him going like, that's literally
yeah, come on. Like the Premier League is the toughest but best league in the world. I don't care.
100%. Couldn't agree
Like,
more.
it is. I mean, we'll talk about it at the end. Obviously, Betis. I mean, we looked at their recent games. They've won 2, drew 2, lost 1. Obviously, we were at 1. They drew 1-1 against Villarreal on the weekend. So, you know, they seem like when we played them last week, we thought they could give us a good game, and
they were terrible.
Yeah.
We could have won like 7-8 if we could have.
Literally, we could have. Like, yeah. I thought we were. Like,
how many there were? Like they had a midfielder had the ball, they just lost it, and we absolutely just screwed. That happened like over and over. I thought I was like watching a repeat of the one clip. It happened so much.
Yeah, they're not good. I think Carvalho plays from them.
Oh yeah, the Portuguese midfielder. Yeah, he plays them.
Yeah, but like he got walked all over. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean he's a bit slow. Like, I mean, that's probably got quick attackers against a slow player like him. They get past.
Yeah. Like he's not all that, is he? Like, I mean,
won a Euro, but he's not exactly an unreal midfielder. Like he does the job. He's not great. I wouldn't have him at United with the lack of pace. He's physical.
No. We'll have Matic back.
Yeah.
What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, the Ten Hag press. I mean, I'll read through a few quick yokes. Ten Hag and Alejandro Garnacho's injury says I can't exactly. Hold on. I can't say exactly when he will be back. It will take weeks. It's a serious injury once again. After Christian Eriksen, we have a serious injury. After a contact, he says it is not a good decision. It is difficult to make a diagnosis quickly. I saw him limping, and that's why I took him off. I mean, just before we move, like when I seen him down, and he wasn't getting up. I was like,
yeah,
I was like, seriously, like. I mean, now one thing that I didn't agree with, I think it was Kyle Walker Peters. He got racially abused. Like, there's no need for that. Like, fucking hell. Like
that's unfortunate reality. You know, I mean, like Kyle Walker Peters. I mean, I knew I was very annoyed, but at the same time, it was a tackle. Unfortunately, Garnacho got a bit injured, and he got absolutely terrorized. It's a shame that's what we.
Did you see Garnacho when Varane commented on his post? You see that?
I didn't see that, but I think I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, basically it was just no, nice words. Basically like I think something like Varane, like it was good. Sportsmanship. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Hold on. He says we'll be back before the end of the season. Hopefully, we need to get him back as soon as possible, and we hope he is ready. I think he's out. I think he's saying something like he's out for 4 weeks. I mean, how long is international break? 2 weeks or just a week?
I think it's just no.
No.
And then we're not back till the Newcastle game, which is the second. So I think it's only 1 week, but like it takes time.
I like Garnacho. He's such an exciting talent, isn't he?
Top. He's going to the top.
Garnacho's
I think I'm amazed by him.
Yeah, I mean he's so young, like, and he's out there smashing it, like.
I mean, he's pacey. He's good, but he's good at both feet. He's good at both feet. Do
you know what? I feel sorry for him. He got called up to the Argentina squad, and like that's just fucking hell.
Last game he plays forward, he goes, he gets injured. That is heartbreaking. So,
I really feel sorry for him. Like I'd love him. Like, could you imagine, like, the next World Cup he's playing and he wins it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's such a good player. And I know, not like, think of him, like, he played with Ronaldo at United, and then he's, could go and play with Messi. Like, two best players in the world. Like, imagine at his age saying, it's in years to come, I've played with the two best players in the world, Ronaldo and Messi. Like, not many can say that.
Yeah.
Martinez. No, not even Martinez was at Manchester United when Ronaldo was there. No, he was, wasn't he? Oh, he was, and then we got rid of him in January. So yeah, he was. But like a young player like Tom, if me and you met Ronaldo and Messi, we'd be like, holy shit, that's what they're completing life. Good luck. You know what I mean?
I know 100%. Like Maria has who? Well, Di Maria's one of them because he paid both of them.
Oh yeah. But like a young player like Garnacho, do you know?
Oh, young, yeah, particularly. I mean, like he's only like 18. He's only 1 year older than me.
Same age as me. Tom. Fucking hell. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm really fond of Garnacho, and I mean
it's hard not to love him.
I mean, he's we can always say he's one of our fans, always viewing the Instagram stories, big up Garnacho. Do you know what I mean? Remember, you know what I mean?
He's tough.
Yeah, he is. He's good. He is good. I hate that he's out because, like, even coming off the bench, this player is exciting. Like, I can't speak highly more. What's what I'm looking for? I can't speak highly. Like, I can't speak more about him and give him credit because I've given him enough. Like, he's so good. Like, you can't hate him. Like, if he has a bad game, you're like, he's young, he'll learn. Do you know what I mean?
You can't go that hard an 18-year-old. Another thing is, I know this is not relevant to him playing football, but I wore my Green Man United jersey to a disco there a while back, and I got told I looked like the spitting image of him. My confidence after that.
Garnacho, get glasses. We need to see this. We need to get this.
That's the disco. That's why I got because I know where we got. I thought it looked just like him.
Oh, you had
picture was good.
You had the glasses on or off? I remember that fucking photo as well. Actually, you had them off.
Yeah.
You have the same haircut. Like you kind of have the old frown. I mean, listen, that's good.
Oh no, I was buzzing with it. To be fair.
I mean, imagine they're saying, "Hey, Tom, you look like Phil Jones." You'd be like, "Go book yourself, yeah. Go do it." Do you know what I mean? Well, listen, we'll move on. Anthony is ill. He's always injured, isn't he? Sick. Like, in hell. Sometimes we get sick of him. But anyways, he says we have options. We will see tomorrow. We have Alanga, Bruno, and Pellistri. I hope Pellistri starts. I think he will. I don't want to see Bruno on the wing. I like to see Pellistri start. I'm happy with Alanga or Pellistri, but Pellistri is more exciting.
Yeah, Pellistri, I mean, like, I have more hope in him. He just seems a better player than Alanga. Like, Alanga's like, give Alanga a chance. Alanga's not like terrible or anything, but like we gave Alanga half of the season, he just showed that he was just kind of mid.
Yeah. He also, what was it?
Don't know what Pellistri because we've barely played him. I mean, we gave Alanga half a season, and Alanga kind of proved not that good.
It's funny when I seen Garnacho and Pellistri come on today. I thought, Jesus, like these fuckers, like, you know what I mean? Like, these are still young. I don't think Pellistri didn't come through the academy. We signed him, didn't we?
No, so we signed. Yeah, we did. No, we signed him from some Uruguay.
Yeah, but he's still a good player. Like, they're still young. Like, I think he's a bit older than obviously Garnacho, but like, give him time. Like, I want to see him play tomorrow, and I hope he does. Like, I like to see new faces, and you're like, this is a good player. Like Garnacho, I remember when we first seen him play in the squad, we were like, this is good. Even before that, I remember watching the Youth Cup final last year. I was like, get this man in that team. Like, call him up. I think Ten Hag called him up. But anyways, he also spoke about Bruno and Casemiro being one yellow card away from suspension. He says they will both play. It's a very good opponent. Last week we had a good result, but we need to go again. We need our best players and our best team. Casemiro, don't jump into any stupid challenges, players. Like, I can't have you being out for this quarterfinals.
Swear to God.
I know. I mean, but does that go all the way through? Like, does that not like expire? Like, if you get what I mean?
Could do. I'm not sure, to be honest. But either way, I mean,
I hope it does. Like I would have preferred them to get a yellow card last week. To be honest with you,
oh yeah, same here.
like 4-1 up, Ten Hag. Listen, Casemiro, you just give some stupid challenge, kick the ball away. Do something to get a yellow card, But Ten Hag, I don't know what to say. He also spoke about rotating the team ahead of tomorrow. He says it is always serious and we'll play our best team. We have to put up a team and that can adapt during the game. We know our opponents can, as they have really good players. We have to be ready to battle with them. What good players? Like Glacias, Jose Perez, like Ten Hag. There's only to be nice. But you spoke about the consistency on referees. He says, we have the injuries and the red cards. We have had some talks with them, the Premier League. Yes, it is not about the referee. It is about us. We have to bring our performance and focus on that. He also spoke about, I think that's one thing we all want as fans, isn't it? Consistency. Like, that's all we need. That's all we want. That's all we want. Do you know what I mean? We should have had a penalty on Sunday. Not the handball, not the Rashford. Get that away. Fuck that. But that was handball. I don't care what that. And did you see the one that City got last night?
I did, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I was watching the match and I was actually going mad. Like, I was Man United fan. I thought.
Another thing that across each other, even though it was a clear foul on Warner.
Oh, Tom, don't even go there. Like, fucking hell. I'm very not good. Yeah. I don't know. Is it just you hate Man United? Like, do we just have to get used to it? Like, yeah, listen, you hate us, nothing we can do. Fucking scumbag, swear to God. And I don't like saying that, but they're so annoying. Like, and everyone said it, and I'm going to repeat it. For the best league in the world, we have rubbish referees.
No,
like Tom, me and you could referee a game better. Like, seriously.
100%, yeah.
Fucking hell. We have no experience in it. Oh, yeah. What you need? A whistle and a yellow and red card.
You're so
no, you don't need much experience here. Fucking he also spoke about the busy schedule ahead. He says, we can manage. We have players that can recover good in between games. We are in contact with medical and performance about what players can handle. We can mix it. He says, when we are going into the final stages of the season, we can bring our best team. He also, on a title race, he says, I think we have made good progress, but we also have to acknowledge that there is still a gap. I couldn't expect us to close the gap that quickly. He says, we are trying to win every game, and we have beaten all the top teams. We are capable of doing it, being among title challengers. He says, we have to take the next step to do it more consistently with time. We can do it. He says, the Premier League was never that difficult as of now. There are so many competitions. It is not a 2-horse race. It is a 5, 6, 7-horse race. He says, for what we want, there are 6 or 7 Premier League clubs who want the same. We are capable of doing it, but we are aware within the club that we still have steps to go. He says, I think we have only had one game where we have had the full squad available. It was against Man City at home, and that is the only time of the season. Fucking hell, I think it was. Anyways, every other time in the season, we have had a player suspended, injured, or missing through illness, which is true.
Yeah.
Which is true. To be honest, I mean, it is a problem, innit? Like these injuries and suspensions and whatever else. Like, I hope it doesn't come back to bite us. I really hope.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. Like, I mean, like injuries does happen. I mean, like they come the worst possible time when you're least expecting. Like, it's so annoying how they happen. Like, but sure.
We have a ball genius, don't we? So, Eric Ten Hag, ball genius. He also spoke about if Man United can say beaten for the rest of the season. He says we are capable of it. But now we have to show the game. We can't think too far ahead and must take game by game. And then also El Martinez spoke on playing in the midfield. He says we have many good midfielders. Like I've said in many interviews, I'll play wherever the coach wants to use me. Would you play? I mean, you can't play a DM. Like, would that be another thing Ten Hag could experiment, or would you keep him in that centre back role?
I keep him centre back. I mean,
yeah.
After you can play him there, but like unless you really have to, then just don't. Like, might as well play him.
Yeah.
If you have no one else, then you can play him there. But at the same time, if we're not like that badly stuck, so I wouldn't put him there just yet.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally it. I mean, you don't know Ten Hag, but I agree with you. What else? I'm being a fan favourite. He says a footballer's passion is to play with heart. We have a connection with the fans. It is very emotional for me to hear the fans chant my name. It is a dream to come to England and play for Man United. He also spoke about playing alongside Rafael Varane. He says Rafa is an amazing player and I really enjoy playing with him. We always enjoy training together and we are working hard. He says, I think we are doing an amazing job, but we also have Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire. As a player, when you have that connection, you can get clean sheets. Just threw Maguire in there like we did notice, didn't he? I have to, club captain say. And he also said that Manchester United can challenge for the Premier League title next season. He said, for sure, we're really good players and we're Manchester United. He demands to win any trophy. We have to go game by game, believe and fight for every title. That comes from the butcher himself. I mean, it's Ten Hag's press conferences, so I can't really, it's what you expect. I mean, just quickly, I want to run through this. I just want to talk to you about the ownership news, Tom. About Sheikh Jassim bin. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. But anyways, a bit of ownership news. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani is emerging as the favourite to buy Manchester United Football Club ahead of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, with each party due to hold its first face-to-face meeting with the club executive this week. These are all from Jamie Jackson, who was on the channel a few weeks ago. Just got to flex the muscles, Tom. He also said, what else am I seeing? Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani is currently the favourite bidder of the Glazers. Due in part of his potential to open up a business opportunities in his region to the American owners. What else did he speak about? Sources maintain that the Man United takeover process remains on track and that an agreement remains possible by the end of the month, despite fears that the date could be pushed back. I mean, it came out today that summertime could be that time where, the club gets sold. A lot of us are like, well, could that affect us? Title hopes. Not title hopes. Sorry, summer transfer window. I mean, Tom, I want to ask you, like, who would you like to come in and buy United?
I mean, the favourites, I'd maybe them. I mean, as I said, I know I always say this, I'm going to say it again. As long as the Glazers are gone and we have owners, good bit of money,
Yes.
the actual club itself, I'm more than happy with that. I mean, I'd say that the Qataris they probably do better than Ratcliffe because they're just loaded with money.
Yeah.
Bad either, I think he's a United fan, one of the richest in Britain. So, I mean, he wouldn't be. I mean, it's a win-win situation with whoever we get. You get one of them.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, imagine more towards Qatar. Like, head says Ratcliffe, heart says Qatar, that kind of situation. But like you said, Tom, just wants to care about the club and do better than the Glazers pretty much, innit? Don't be as shit as them but I think, the reason why Ratcliffe for Qatar are the favourites because, especially as you said, they have the dough or the money. Do you know what I mean? They have it. And I mean, there's a lot of worries as well that if they do buy the Champions League football, do we play? I think they got the green light, so nothing to worry about that. And some Qatari kind of journalist just keeps retweeting stuff. So it's like probably like a Fabrizio Romano in Qatar. What else is there? Yeah, right, Tom. Let's go for predicted 11 for tomorrow's game against Betis.
So in goal, I think it's a good hair. Malassi back, and he's Lindelof and Martinez, and then Dallo on the right.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to put Common in the mix. I don't know if I was feeling to put Common in the mix.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Sancho on the right, Bruno Cam, Rashford on the left, and no, sorry. Sancho on the left, Pellistri on the right, Bruno Cam, Whitecross up top.
I'll take that. I mean, I hope Pellistri starts. I mean, I think I've said that already, but I like Pellistri to start. I mean, my one is the hate and goals. Malacia left back. I'm gonna go with Maguire Martinez. I just hope it is in the loft on Martinez, but I think it's gotta be Maguire and Martinez. The low on the right, right back. Sorry, midfield. I mean, what do you want to do? What does he want to do? Does he want to play Sabitzer? See what he's all about. Honestly, I'd love to see Sabitzer Casemiro, but I think it's going to be Fred Casemiro, to be honest. Because I don't think you've seen Sabitzer and Casemiro kind of play alongside each other for a good amount of time. We didn't like the Carabao Cup final for a few, but we were 2-0 up by that stage. I'd like to see it being tested. But anyways, Fred and Casemiro. Okay, what do we do here now? I think we'll go Rashford on the left, Bruno Cam, Pellistri on the right, and Wakehorst up top. That's like, if you look at it, that's like 2-3 changes. No, 4. It depends what your predicted 11 is, but like, I mean, you could look at, could he throw? You won't go totally mad like, let's throw Kobe Mainoo in and fucking, De Jong, like, what I mean, he'll still keep it because in case it won't happen, but in case, hopefully not, Real Betis just torn up and get 4 goals, 3 goals like it's not. But anyways, Tom, score predictions.
I'm going to say 1-0. 1-0.
1-0 United, yeah.
Whitecross to score.
Big Wake, yes. Big Wake horse. I'm going to, still going with a 1-goal win, but a bit more goals. 2-1 United, Rashford to score, Bruno, and Jose Perez for them. I was going to go Pellistri. I wanted to go Pellistri, but I just had to go with the old gut. But I'd love Pellistri to score. I really hope he scores. But anyways, that concludes the preview. Thanks for coming along, Tom. Much appreciated. VAR out, yeah. Are we going with that?
100%, yeah.
Anthony Taylor out. Casemiro back. The game starts at 5:45 tomorrow, so join me about half an hour, whatever, before the game. And we might do. Should do something exciting. It's not going to be one of those games where we'll be going absolutely ballistic. Hopefully, if I am, hopefully we're the ones scoring all the goals. Hopefully, we don't go City there to Leipzig last night. But yeah, we'll try to do something. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, that subscribe button. Check out all our recent shows. And as I said, Tom, thanks for coming on. And I'll speak to you all in a bit. Have a good one. Enjoy Liverpool getting slapped tonight. Yahoo!